So, viewers, welcome to another video or live stream, depending on what you're watching right now. We're doing our predictions for Lone Star Le Mans in 2025. David and I are going to be going through LMGT3 and hypercar predictions for the top 5 throughout this event at Circuit of the Americas. And with that, I'll hand things over to you, David, for your top 5 in LMGT3 and top 5 in hypercar. Who do you think is going to come out on top in these two categories throughout this event at Circuit of the Americas?
Well, I've taken a look over the whole season and seeing the development that have happened in this season. And that's why I've put Iron Lynx, the 61 car, in 5th place. I think that Iron Lynx deserve a top 5 placement. They have been taking steps in the right direction, and I think they will continue to do that at Lone Star Le Mans. 4th place for Akotis, the Lexus car, the 78 car. I mentioned this before in the live stream, that Team Hard Racing with the 27 car, the Aston Martin that won last year at this event, will be finishing in 3rd place in my opinion. The United Autosports, the 59 car, I think McLaren did really well last year here, and they have made improvements in Manthey Racing. They have not been that dominant this year, but I think their quality and strategy and their quality in race pace just will make the difference here, and the 92 car will win the event for me.
I totally see that being possible. You know, it's a realistic prediction considering the fact that the 92 Porsche has been so consistent this season. A win at Le Mans, of course, is the big result for them with the first Form Manthey entry. Of course, they have an American driver on the grid in their lineup, Ryan Hardwick, of course, alongside Richard Leitz and Ricardo Pera. But the 92 Porsche, definitely a car that could take a victory, and it would really help their championship chances as Porsche look to do the double and take back-to-back wins in LMGT3's title. So I like that. But David, what about your hypercar predictions? I'm curious to see where your top 5 line up.
Well, just to let you know, guys, these predictions made before BOP got announced. And I would probably change them a bit if I knew how hard Cadillac got hit. But in 5th place, I put Ferrari number 50. I think Ferrari will take a step forward after the last event in Sao Paulo. But I don't think they'll be fighting for victory this time around. And 5th place will be their best placement for the team and manufacturer in general. In 4th place, BMW. Again, I mentioned this before in the stream that BMW has made a huge step this year in race pace in general. In 3rd place, Alpine, the number 36. That's a car and a team that really have impressed me this year and surprised me a lot. And I think we'll see a race from Alpine like we saw at Imola, where they'll be fighting for victory. This as well maybe would have made a change, but I think that the Jota car, the Cadillac number 12, will finish 2nd. I hope to see that they would be able to push on, and I think they'll be able to push on from Sao Paulo and finish within the points at least. But with the new BOP, I think a 2nd place is a bit pushing it. And for the win, I'm a Porsche guy, I'm a German manufacturer guy and love the cars, so I got to stick with my dear Porsches, and the 6th car will win for Porsche Penske, in my opinion at least. Again, could all change, but this is what I would love to see.
So, with that, I'll move into my prediction for these two categories. I'll start off with LMGT3 as David did and move up from there. So, in 5th place, I've gone for the number 10 Racing Spirit of Lehman Aston Martin. This is the car which finished on the podium last time out at Sao Paulo. I've also predicted the Lexus to finish in 4th, not the 78, but the 87 car. That's the entry which features a new driver coming in, or a driver that hasn't raced in a little bit, Jack Hawksworth, replacing Jose Maria Lopez, who's off to Toyota to replace Mike Conway, who had a collarbone injury. So the 87 I've put in 4th. Then I've had another Aston Martin in the top 5 as well. I expect Aston Martin to be up there. Of course, this was before the BOP was announced. But the 27, the car which won last time out at Austin, Texas, I've put in 3rd, with the number 21, Vista AF Corsa Ferrari in 2nd, and I have predicted an American manufacturer to win, a Chevrolet, with the 81 Corvette TF Sport entry. I'm an American. This is an American race. There's a couple of American manufacturers on the grid. I just had to go for an American brand to win. I mean, it's about time that Corvette got another victory. The 81 has been so consistent in the last 2 races, podiums in both Le Mans and Sao Paulo, so I expect the 81 to be up there, and I think that a win is definitely possible. For hypercar, actually a similar prediction to what David has done with towards the bottom, because I think that you predicted the 50 Ferrari to finish in 5th. I've predicted the sister car, the 51, to finish in 5th. So we're both predicting Ferrari to finish in 5th. Again, viewers, just to reiterate what we're saying, these predictions were made before the BOP was announced. But anyway, I've predicted the number 35 Alpine to finish in 4th. The number 35 has actually not had the perfect season, but if we look to Austin, Texas last time out in 2024, the 35 car was performing so well. Charles Milesi, of course, I believe went 4th in qualifying in the Hyperpole session. Alpine's number 35 entry is a car to battle for a very successful result. The top 3 entries, I've gone for BMW in T3 with the number 15 entry. This would be a first podium for the 15, with the number 12 Cadillac in 2nd. This is the exact same position that David predicted as well. I expect Cadillac to be up there, even though they've been hit by the BOP. But we'll see if they're able to repeat their success from Sao Paulo. In my opinion, I don't think they will, because I believe BMW will finally be able to grab their first overall victory in the World Endurance Championship, this time with the number 20 Team WRT entry, which is usually driven by Robin Freins, Rene Rast, and Sheldon van der Linde. So that's my prediction for the Hypercar and LMGT3 grid for the Lone Star Le Mans race. I've predicted an American manufacturer to win an LMGT3, Chevrolet with the 81 Corvette from TF Sport, and I believe BMW are finally going to grab a win with the number 20 M Hybrid V8. David has predicted his predictions, I've predicted mine, and we'll see how everything lines up when we head to Lone Star Le Mans this weekend.